What's up, y'all? It's T.Y. Nata. We're about to react to this. He was killed on IG Live by Cap 5 from the Rolling 100s. The story of Inglewood, Indian Red Boy. I remember this. But y'all subscribe and like the video. I appreciate it. Let's get right to it.
Welcome to Hood War Stories.
I remember
In
this
this
live.
episode,
Like,
I'll
it
be
was
discussing
so
the details surrounding the demise
gut
of
wrenching to
Indian Red
watch.
Boy. Zarel Rivera was born February 14th in the year 2001. He was primarily raised by his mother, who was a blood herself. She kept her kids
Damn.
flamed up, so it was almost destined for Zarel to become a blood later down the line. He grew up in Long Beach and was known as a bad kid that would get into mischief. Besides the
Crazy.
troublemaking, he was into video games, music, and collecting shoes. He played basketball at Jordan High in North Long Beach, and at that point wasn't heavily
It's
involved.
just so crazy because it's like, I'm from the East Coast, from Philly. And it's just like, we don't really have like gangs like California got. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like these people are kind of like forced and they grow up in it. So it's just like they have like no option but to be in it. And it's just they don't have no option, no choice. And you got some people who make it out and don't do it, but people grow up to be these gang members and they grow up and inherit all these beefs. It's like they never have a chance. It's like they never have a chance.
Involved in the gang world. Shortly after high school, he started going to the studio hoping someone would give him a shot. As soon as he started making headway, he would lose his mother. From then on, he had to help his younger siblings a lot more. The loss of his mother left a hole in him, and he was never the same after that. He turned to the streets for comfort, where he found the sense of family he had been searching for. He joined the Hollywood Pyrus and started banging it to the fullest. The Hollywood Pyrus are a small set located on the east side of Compton. They're one of the least liked sets amongst other blood gangs and have a reputation of backdooring their own members. Zarel was with them for
That's why being a gang member is a scam. You heard what he said? He said his gang had a reputation of backdooring their own members. It's like, it's no winning in being a gang member or a street person. Like, your own men is going backdoor you? Crazy work.
a brief period and was banging the set hard during his tenure. As time went on, problems began to surface. Zarel claimed members from his own set were against him, leaving him unsure who to trust. He eventually left Hollywood and made the move to the Sentinel
was they
Park
against
families
him?
in Inglewood. The transition was seamless, considering he was already tight with Capone from Families. Capone was an established member from Families. He was young, active, and quickly climbing the ranks. Although hood hopping is common, it's still generally looked down upon. Nonetheless, Zarel left Hollywood on his own terms. He was Indian Red Boy now. When Hollywood members or rival Crips would give him flack, Capone would quickly come to his defense.
I was, but on Blood Gang, look, I'm gonna tell you like this.
And I remember, I don't want to spoil it, but I didn't watch this video. I'm saying he was on, I think he was on FaceTime with him when, you know, he got killed on that live. I think he was live with him.
Up to them
On
niggas,
FaceTime,
blood,
one of
damn
them.
Street now, blood, yeah, homies, nigga. It don't matter.
No, it was a live.
Blood,
They was on live together.
He ain't on blood. He ain't do nothing. He ain't on blood, so it don't matter. IFG. It don't even matter. Blood on his head.
And that's crazy. Like, he probably still play it in his head. Like, he literally watched his friend on live get murdered. Like, that's crazy.
Niggas, what niggas ain't finna worry about the same niggas that still turning down fades to this day. IFG. Girl niggas, what I keep telling niggas come get a face. What, not worried about them niggas.
The families embraced Indian Red Boy, and it was evident this new chapter was a better fit for him.
Is this that little nigga from CPF named what they call you, Kai? What they call you, Kai? What they call you, Kai? What they call you, Kai?
Okay.
He remained present and ready to handle whatever was asked of him,
Damn.
earning his stripes and respect from fellow gang members.
Damn so blood gang. Well, we outside on blood.
In May of 2021, Indian Red Boy's good
Prince
friend
Shaw
and fellow gang
Boulevard.
member Capone went viral for defacing Nipsey's mural in the 60s.
That was crazy.
Top of the top. Wake up this morning to this book.
I remember that.
This how niggas really feel. Y'all want to disrespect the dead. That's how y'all really feel, huh?
That was crazy.
Capone, huh? Capone.
And he got balls. He put his name on there. He like, yeah, I did it, nigga. I did it. What you gonna do about it? That shit is crazy. It's just like that type of lifestyle is it's too much. It's like some of these people think this is GTA, like you get a second chance or some shit. Like, why you wanna live? Why you wanna live watching your back and all that shit?
Yeah. Wall banging Capone.
He straight
okay.
put his name. He crazy. On Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Nipsey Hussle. Even the ops, per se.
Baby Capone, that's what your name is, cuz. Baby Capone. That's how y'all doing it. Y'all come over wall banging, cuz, crossing out the dead homie, cuz. Come on. Hood, bro. So y'all need to go find y'all homie Capone, cuz. That's some weirdo, bro. Come on, cuz.
Capone received significant backlash, both from his immediate rivals and more prominently from fans of Nipsey. But instead of backtracking, Capone stood on what he did and basically told anyone to come get it.
He dropped his nuts.
Blood, I'm not
Crazy.
tripping. You know me, blood. You know I'm dangerous. Oak Hills. You know I'm dangerous. Hey, Red Demon over there.
It was evident that he relished the spotlight. With these new eyes on him, many of the public got their first look at Indian Red Boy, who made several appearances in Capone's stories and lives. Fast forward a month and a half later, on July 8, 2021, Indian Red Boy was on Instagram Live with Capone,
crazy
seated
work.
in his car in the rear parking area of his apartment building. Eerily, they were discussing being caught off guard, with the Indian Red Boy asking Capone what he would do if enemies boxed him in without a gun.
Crazy.
Like, you ain't got nothing on you right now. What would you
do? Y'all think somebody was watching this live just to be like, all right, we can't get you, Capone? Watch this.
do, fool?
They laughed it off. Then his eyes looked up and he saw death staring him right in the face.
Damn.
It was at that moment when a black male rushed up to the driver's side window and unloaded a barrage of bullets. Indian Red Boy was hit multiple times and died in the driver's seat on Instagram Live. The live clip went viral, and viewers were shocked at how cold and brazen the murder was. When police arrived, they found Red Boy's car window riddled with bullet holes. They also found a gun on his lap. When news of the murder circulated, there was a flurry of theories as to why it happened. The main theory was that it was revenge for the defacing of Nipsey's mural. The second theory was that his old set Hollywood was behind the murder, and that a girl had set him up. There was some OGs from Hollywood he had
a girl set you up,
which led to his departure from that set. Despite growing chatter, they swiftly denied any involvement in Indian Red Boy's murder. The idea that he may have been set up was still a strong possibility. Given that he was parked in a restricted area away from the street, it indicated that access may have required someone to open the gate for the gunman. There was tons of speculation, but one thing was for certain. Whoever the shooter was, it wasn't his first time killing. After his death, individuals from various hoods across the city made light of his passing.
Hey, what'd he say? Hardcore! Yeah, that's that Hardcore pack. You know we sending you niggas.
Crazy work.
He left. Then what he did? What'd he say? Hey, what'd he say? Y'all booty butts, damn. He said, blood, where you at? Where you at, blood? Where you at, blood? Hold on.
Days after Red Boy's passing, the game dropped a few bars on Instagram Live, which many felt to be directed at Indian Red Boy.
What'd he say?
All white Air Force Ones, niggas coming through the hood with them Air Force guns. We got more Drakes than the Billboard. Disrespecting niggas get killed for. We not gonna stand for the disrespect. Get this 45 barrel pressed against your neck.
He received immediate backlash from the Englewood families, who took offense to it. The next day, the game made an effort to set the record straight, hoping to de-escalate the matter.
What'd he say?
Situation that was brought to my attention this morning by the homies, by a gang of homies. Niggas in my DMs, niggas is upset, niggas feel away. I get it. Understand that I mean no disrespect, meant no disrespect to no Pyrus, no Bloods, no LA, no gangbangers, period. But speaking on the the Indian Red Boy situation, number one, RIP to the homie, love to his whole family, his immediate family, his close homies, the whole Englewood family, blood card, and it's all the Pyrus, Damus across the world, period.
What are you trying to say?
Felt a certain way.
The bar wasn't about him?
Disrespected by, what I said. Number one, I've been wrote in bars and bars, been in my phone since like May or April. And, yesterday.
Nah.
Good, man.
Don't try to retract. It's either bad timing or you wrote that for that and you didn't expect all that backlash. No, bro, if you wrote it after that happened, stand on it. Don't try to retract. You feel me? And if you did been write it, why put it out at that time? It's just bad timing. You feel me? So like, don't try to retract now.
I decided to put them, put this out on the live. Bad timing on my behalf.
Exactly.
And I feel, they feel, like I disrespected somebody, but it's really just bad timing. So on me, I'm gonna get with the homies, the big homies, some of the little homies. And I'm gonna get with Blood family and help bury Blood, throw some chips his way for the funeral and all that. But really, the big homies and my age and all the OGs know what it is with me. Know that I'm from Westside, Cedar Block, Bompton, Piru. I stand on that. I've been solid my whole career. I done been at it with my own homies. I done been at it with Crips. It's LA. That's how it goes. The gang culture. A nigga should know not to speak on certain shit. No matter what it is, whether it was relative to this situation or not. But I did.
Another crazy thing is you gotta give your money to other grown ass men. When you're in a gang, you a grown ass man, and you gotta give your money to other grown ass men. It's like just being a gang member is just a scam.
And so I gotta stand on that, and I gotta rectify the situation, make sure right with all the little homies out there, because I know out there dying in these streets. I've been shot. I got dead homies. I know what it is, man. I got family that's dead, and I just know how this LA gang. I know how to go anyway, homie. So it's young. It's for the young. I'm talking to y'all. I know y'all niggas out there doing y'all active, and again, I mean no disrespect to the young homies, the YG homies, the OG homies already know what it is. I done talked to a few of them this morning. Just know what it is, and it's just a simple mistake, but you got to be a man to stand on that, rectify the situation, and I'm going to do that. I talked to Manchester from Inglewood family. I talked to the homie Big Y. I talked to Wack 100 this morning, and I'm going to reach out to a few more of the OG homies and some of the little homies, and just, do whatever I got to do to make this right. I wasn't speaking on that situation directly. I ain't say Blood name. I ain't say no names. I ain't say no gangs, no nothing about that. But I understand the sensitivity and the timing, but like I said, I wrote that shit months ago, had that in my phone. When I wrote that shit, Blood was still alive, so it ain't got nothing to do with him, but I get it, so I'm gonna rectify the shit. Like I said, I'm gonna get with Blood family and help bury Blood, and after that, I'm gonna be done with it again. All the little homies out there, man, no disrespect. The big homies, no disrespect. Nobody in the whole Blood card, nigga, no gangsters, no LA gangsters, period. I know how this go, and I ain't disrespecting nobody out here, no Crips, no Bloods, no SAs, not even no non-affiliated hard-working out here, man. It's LA, and I know what they do, all right?
The game decided to reach in its pockets and provide a $5,000 donation, helping raise Red Boy's GoFundMe to hit that 10K mark. In the meanwhile, the Inglewood families were going haywire following Red Boy's death. Shootings in the 60s were constant during the month of July.
Damn.
But in reality, the 60s had nothing to do with it. But the families, unsure of who it was, chose to go at their immediate enemies. Months later, in October of 2021, arrests were made in connection to Indian Red Boy's murder. Two members of
it went viral, that's why.
One from 5'7" and one from 5'5", were taken in and charged with first-degree murder. Initially, it was just those two on this murder case, until they chose to cooperate and tell detectives everything that transpired, revealing who the actual trigger man was. Cat 5 is from the 100.
Doing all these fucking drills. My bad, y'all. Doing all these crimes in this gang and all this other shit just for somebody to tell on you. FBI, open up! It's a scam. Your friends is going to tell on you. If you're a gang member or if you're in the streets watching this, your friends is going to tell on you. Get out of there while you can.
Specifically from UG Block's main clique on 105th. This hood is composed with tons of shooters, and Capone is one of their many young gunners. But unlike many other gang members,
he look young as hell.
He doesn't crave social media shine. He has kept a very low profile, barely showing his face on the internet. He didn't want or need the extra attention. Very quiet, deadly type. He's alleged to have scored major points before turning the age of 18. As a troubled youth in a broken household, he was frequently in and out the halls, doing stints at Camp Kilpatrick. At 18, he was charged with evading police, carrying a concealed weapon in a vehicle, and unlawful firearm activity.
Man.
He would end up bailing out in March of 2021, 4 months before he would kill Indian Red Boy. According to statements from 2 of the Neighborhood 50 members, one of them lived in the same complex as Indian Red Boy. About a week earlier, the two had a hostile encounter at a local convenience store where words were exchanged. Indian Red Boy didn't know, but he was being watched. The member from 50s would give Capone the drop, an additional intel regarding Red Boy's whereabouts. In the statement, the 50s would essentially distance themselves from the murder, putting most of the blame on Capone. For their cooperation in court testimonies, the 50 members would get their murder charges dismissed and reduced to assaulting a person with a semi-automatic firearm. They were both sentenced to 6 years in state prison. In November of 2024, Capone would be found guilty of first-degree murder and possession of a firearm. While he was awaiting sentencing, Capone would catch additional charges for his participation in a riot that occurred in the county jail. Those charges included battery by gassing a CO, using force or violence in a county jail, and carrying a dagger. Those new charges would eventually be dismissed, and Capone was ultimately sentenced to 29 years to life. Shortly after being sentenced, he'd catch a new charge for possession of a weapon, but end up getting it dismissed for lack of a speedy trial. Indian Red Boy had potential, but ended up falling victim to the streets. The families are still honoring his life until this day. I'd like to thank you guys for watching.
Crazy.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
He lived in the same place as his op. That's crazy. It's just too dangerous. It's too dangerous being a gang member or in the streets. Or maybe I'm just too pussy. I don't know. Y'all subscribe, like the video. I appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one.